Bienvenidos a Ghost en español, todo sobre la banda Ghost en tu idioma.
So, thoughts of making your own film? Are you getting into cinematography?
I know all of course that cinema is split up into many different professions, and out of which I'm educated in none of those. But I would definitely, if I had time, and especially if I had some monetary means doing it, I would definitely entertain the idea of being in more proper filmmaking, but maybe more like maybe like a producer or like a very vocal producer with a lot of script details. But I will never kid myself into thinking that I'm I'm not a photographer, I'm not a director, I'm not a that takes.
Well, congratulations on everything, man. I mean, the evolution of Ghost and this, this band and the project and the storyline, the story arc has been brilliant. It's tough, having gotten younger over the stretches of the album, the main character. Where do you go from here? Do you know yet?
Well, I'm going to end up a sperm. That's gonna be that's not gonna be very cool, though. It's not. It's gonna be very But that's when we're total has-beens.
Yeah.
Just like a stain on the stage. I know where we're going now, and maybe 5 years ahead.
Okay.
And
that's about it.
That's about. I mean, it's to draw a parallel to cinema or TV. Or making series. It's like, I believe that the good series are the ones where you. It's kind of like writing a novel.
Yeah.
If you want a really good ending, you start with the ending and then you work your way.
Yeah. I mean, is Walter White really dead?
Well.
And will there become a time where...
I was just going to say that Breaking Bad was good because it ended with an ending. Like, it ended, and it felt like that was a culmination of his very tumultuous last years in his life.
And people were pissed about the ending of The Sopranos. It left so many things like... There was no closure. It was just a black screen. Like, what? That's it?
Right. But I think, and this is not to say that any series that has come to a conclusion that it was not good is shit. However, the really good series are the ones that start and finishes, and then it's finished. Breaking Bad did a master move when they created Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I think that Better Call Saul is almost better than Breaking Bad because Saul Hudson, was honestly the only person in that series, in the original series, that I liked. I disliked everyone else, and he was the only one that had like soul.
Yeah. You could almost be empathetic with, even though he's a con artist, you could be almost empathetic with where he's been in his struggles and always, kind of getting the short end of the stick.
And obviously they picked up on that and they created the spin-off. Great. But if we see that the spin-off as one thing and Breaking Bad as another, I think that Breaking Bad was really good because it really felt like they weren't making it up as they went along.
Yeah.
Lost?
No doubt.
But the problem is kind of like a band, kind of like my band, that has some sort of narrative, is that I did not know when taking the first 9 steps, between 2006 and 2009, 2010, when the first record came out. I had no idea that this was going to be like a full-time
Yeah.
job. That
And
it
then,
was
of
gonna
course,
be-
you had that whole issue with some of the nameless ghouls, and I mean,
that was later. So,
Yeah.
but that was also like a culmination of that, of like everything just moving in a different. It was just you couldn't have made that up.
yeah,
In 2008, that this kind of band might become this big, like that. So Ghost was in a way the sort of pilot series, the pilot that got airing, and then all of a sudden you got a first series, first episode. First season greenlit,
Yeah.
and then that becomes a major smash, and then you're like, okay,
How are we gonna follow this up?
okay, so then you have to follow that up.